Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. Victor Raymond posted what I have on the screen in the OSR Facebook group. Generally speaking, the OSR Facebook group is politics free or certainly low drama. Okay, they're that's a good thing. It's not a complaint. I think if you want to talk OSR, it's the place to be. So Victor says, so I will be at Capricorn 44, the Endurance of Stars, in 2 weeks. One of the panels I will be on is, and by the way, I had to do a little further digging into this because the OSR gaming renaissance and its bad reputation. Okay, I've certainly heard that there are certain people who will give the old school Renaissance a bad reputation. Every community has elements of such, but there's a certain prejudice involved in this. Where did that come from? Why is it important to address? And how do we do that? All right, I don't have an issue with it thus far. No, really. There are too many straight white older grognards making life difficult for everybody else. So that's not a question. It's not are there. No, that's a statement. And they are stating whoever organized this panel, it is not Victor Raymond, although he was happy and excited to be on this panel. But that is a statement. That is being made as if it's a statement of fact that there are too many straight, white, and the only thing they left out was male, older grognards making life difficult for everybody else. How do we deal with that besides tossing OSR games out? Wow. So Victor Raymond continues. Um, I'm looking for opinions and constructive thoughts regarding the panel topic, especially this last question. Help me out here. What would be your contribution toward a decent answer? Well, if you want to know how to get rid of the straight, God forbid, white, God forbid, older, God forbid. So far, I'm checking off all these check boxes, and these aren't check boxes that you make as generally a choice, right? We all know that your sexual orientation is not a choice. All right, that's you are straight or you are gay or you are whatever you are. That is how you are. Didn't make a choice to be white, and getting older is the curse of not dying. So, and apparently, us straight white older grognards who've been gaming many cases since the late 70s, early 80s, we're making life difficult for everybody else. Well, the solution, I think, is obvious, and I am surprised. I don't think anybody brought it up in the Facebook thread before the Facebook thread was wisely closed, because no good conversation is going to happen from this. Because the presumption, again, that a segment of society is the issue, right? It's like, oh, wait for them to die. The solution to this is already in your statement. There are too many straight, white, older grognards making life difficult for everybody else. What do Bad Mike and I say every time we talk about old school gaming and conventions? Go to conventions now, because the old guard, the grognard, the initial wave of creators that created this hobby that we enjoy so much are getting old. They're passing on. That is a fact of life. That is the reason why I strongly believe in bringing the newer generations, the younger players, into old school gaming and let them appreciate it. And they bring their own uh, preferences in, I am sure. And I'll be honest with you, I don't play old school gaming in 2024 like I played it in 1984 or I don't know 1979 when I first started. Right? We look back with our 2020 magical vision, and it's like, oh, I didn't know run sandboxes. I didn't know a sandbox from shit back then. So to say that there are too many straight white older grognards making life difficult for everybody else, time is on your side, not our side. We're all getting old. We're all going to die. And when we do, the youth shall inherit the earth. The youth will inherit old school gaming and maybe make it into something different. But to say as a fact, as a statement of fact, that there are too many straight white older grognards making life difficult for everybody else, it'd be a bad sentence, right? Maybe that's the argument. Well, I'm just saying that's not that there are just too many white older grognards. There are too many white older grognards that are specifically making life difficult for everybody. Life difficult, again. Making your gaming experience difficult? I sincerely doubt that too. I've gamed the tables at conventions with people across social status, racial status, gender status, with disabilities even, and had great times and enjoyed running those games and playing in those games. And everybody was treated equally. So I don't understand. Again, I understand that there are some assholes in the community. Some people consider me one of those assholes and problematic individuals because I generally leave politics and such and social issues out of my punditry. But this one, strikes where it hurts because you know what? You can if you want to change the numbers, and the numbers are based upon how gaming started back in the late 70s, early 80s. It was generally overwhelmingly a white male hobby, younger hobby back then, right? Because younger kids and some older kids and some older guys, but those that enjoy the old school way of gaming are often those who came in at that time, or are introduced to it by people who were gaming at that time. There's a built-in self-selection almost to that. So, again, this will correct itself. In 2 decades, I'll be in my mid-70s. I don't think it'll be an issue, right? I don't think this is one of those questions where the attempt to answer it validates its built-in prejudice, its built-in bias. Because no, really, there are too many straight, white, older grognards making life difficult for everybody else. Maybe some people prefer playing with people of a similar age. I don't want to play with the old grognards. That's fine. Don't. And maybe the old grognards don't want to play with younger people. Don't. Again. Listen, you want more talk on this? There will likely be more talk on this and other topics tonight on Talking Crit with myself and Bad Mike Battolato. Oh, yeah. Good times will be had by all. So, 8 p.m. tonight, live stream. Feel free to give us your input. Other than that, be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice. Roll them well. Oh, I guess I should. I don't remember how I move this on to the next slide. Oh, there we go. See, before I log off, I want to show you. This is the actual writer. So this wasn't Victor making shit up. All right. Victor's there and some Tanya to pass. I've heard of Victor. I don't know Tanya. No insult. Don't know who you are. Um, and there is the exact write up. It's a Sunday 11:30 a.m. panel. Which, by the way, a Sunday panel means that they don't expect anybody to show up. Everybody's getting ready to leave the con. So this is that panel. It's a throwaway panel. But I'd like to hear what you think. Give me your thoughts, folks. Let me know. Be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. Remember tonight, live stream 8 p.m. And God bless. Thank you. Oh, like, subscribe, that whole deal.